Mama, I remember one time I decided I was going to ride on down to Louisiana. And when I got there, I had a friend of mine who lived there. So I decided I was going to pay them a visit. And I went over there and they were sitting around the house and they was like, "Oh, we be watching you all over social media." I said, "Y'all do?" They said, "Yeah, but we be curious. Why you be making certain foods the wrong way?" I said, "I do?" They said, "Yeah." Well, I went on ahead and browned up me some andouille sausage in my little pot and I pulled it out and I put me some oil in there with a little flour and I made me a little roux and I put me some peppers and onions and celery up in there and I went on ahead and seasoned that down with a little salt, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, a little pepper, and I went on ahead and added my sausage back in and I let that sit for a bit. So I say, I be seeing on the internet they be making these gumbo greens, so I'm gonna try me some greens with my gumbo. So I went on ahead and put me some smoked turkey in a pot of broth, and I went on ahead and put me some greens in there, and I shredded that meat apart. And as I was sitting there putting those greens together, they was like, "Baby, you know that ain't the way you're supposed to do it, right?" I'm like, "For real? I'm doing it the wrong way?" They said, "Yeah." I went on ahead and seasoned my greens down, and I put my little lid on it. I went on ahead and checked back in on my gumbo, and I put me some shrimp in there with a little bay leaf, and I stirred it up till it was good and tender. And I said, "Man, this gonna be good, but we gotta try it with the collard greens." So I went on ahead and opened up that lid of collard greens, and I took a scoop of that, and I put that in a bowl with that gumbo, and I went on ahead and stirred it up with a little hot sauce, and we sat there and we ate it, and it was delicious. But they was like, "Baby, you know that ain't the way you're supposed to do it, right?"